Uh-oh, what happens if you're embroidering or sewing or you're putting a needle in or the needle breaks and falls down inside here? How in the heck can you get it out? Well, I do have a tip for you. Stay with me, I'll be right back. Okay, welcome back everybody. First thing you want to do, shut your machine off. Okay? And then, let me get down here to show you. Right down here, there's a little plug here. So what I'm going to suggest you do is take a pin and pop that little plug out, okay? Then you see there's a screw in there, right? So you're going to take the screw, your little screwdriver, you're going to unscrew this until you can take this cover off. You see that? All right, now let me move this camera. Okay, so there's what it looks like with the side off. And underneath there is just a little bit of a space. Little bit of a space underneath. Let me see if I can get this for you. Yeah, there's just a little bit of a space under here, which you can see right here. Now, one nice thing you're going to notice about the Singer, you're going to see a lot of metal in this machine, which is good. That means good. And like any machine today, you're going to see a lot of nylon. Or what you think it's plastic, it's really nylon. But very impressive, this whole machine. A lot of metal. That's good. So anyway, in here is a little space. What I suggest you do is unplug this machine. Unplug all the electrical cords and everything. And get yourself, if you're not strong enough, get someone who's strong enough and someone can help you. Lay a big towel, a bath towel down here. Lift the machine up from this side, tilt it up. You're going to tilt it up and see if you can just rock it, shake it a little bit back and forth to get that needle out of there. Also, you could take this bobbin case off and you could try to stick one of those really tiny magnets down here that's on like a, looks like a screwdriver. If all else fails, you can take this to your local dealer and you can pay for them to take the rest of this cover apart to get in there to get that broken needle out. Now, here is a suggestion. You ready? All right, hold on. Okay, and here is a suggestion. If your embroidery hoop is not attached with fabric and you have to change your needle, I'm going to suggest putting a piece of paper over that before you change that needle. This way here, if that needle happens to, if that broken needle part there happens to drop down there, or if you're trying to put the needle in, it slips down that hole and you lose it, there's many different things that can happen. You know, really it's gonna, you've got feed dogs down there, you see. Got feed dogs and you do have part of this bobbin shuttle there, but that's better safe than sorry. And here's another tip. Let's pretend this embroidery hoop has fabric in it. If your needle happens to break, and what's the biggest cause of needle breaking? Does everybody know? The biggest cause of needle breaking is when your thread, let me see if I can get this for you and show you. When your thread up here gets caught somewhere around here and it drags, it pulls because it's stuck there. And it's pulling and it bends the needle back and breaks it. That's one of the biggest reasons why needles break, is because there's some obstruction up here somewhere. Okay? Some obstruction up here somewhere. Or your embroidery design that you digitize might be too dense, so you got to loosen up the density, and you have the software to do that. Okay? All right. So make sure you get that little piece of needle out of the fabric, out of your hoop, before you start embroidering again, because if it keeps hitting that little tip, it's going to bust another needle on you. I hope this tip helped you. This is the best that we can do to get this out. And remember, you know, find somebody to help you to tilt this on its side to get that out of there, and then get yourself some kind of a long magnet. You can find those like at places like Harbor Freight or even Home Depot. Special tool places will have long, thin magnets, like kind of like a screwdriver with a magnet tip at the end. And you can stick that in there to pull it out. Magnet's not going to hurt this area. This is not going to hurt over here because This is your computer board over here. Never put a magnet right on top of your computer board. You can, however, put your magnetic pin cushion down here. It's not going to hurt it. But do not put any type of magnet up here, but it's okay over here. So if you're worried about that, just like people were asking about the lights, I have these lights attached to my machine and they're magnetic. It's not going to hurt. Not going to hurt because it's not in front here on the computer board. All right? I hope this helps you. Hope this tip helps you. And take care, everybody. Bye now.